So I'm gonna be doing a makeup look today. I don't know if I'm gonna do a full face or if I'm just gonna do an eyeshadow look, but I am gonna go ahead and just do one eye off camera. I already did my brows and my base for my eyes. So yeah. So I'm gonna start by taking my Take Me Back to Brazil palette from BH Cosmetics, and I'm going to be taking the yellow and orange tones. I'm just going to be blending those up in my crease and making that my transition color. I am going to take a shade called Sunflower from Morphe just to deepen up that yellow so it's not so pale. Now I'm just taking the orange shades from the BH Cosmetics palette and just working that into my crease. That way the pink tones I take can just blend up and transition nicely. I'm going to be using the Kathleen Lights palette from Morphe, and I'm going to be taking those two pink shades, just working those into my crease and down onto my lid so that way I can blend into the pinks that are going to be placed onto my lid. I wasn't liking how the Morphe shadows were really blending, so I'm going to just go back into my BH Cosmetics palette and use those pink tones and really just blend and make sure I really like the blend and how it's transitioning all together. Now I'm taking the brightest pink from the BH Cosmetics palette and just packing it on my lid and diffusing the edges so that way it could blend nicely with the rest of the colors. I'm going to be applying the Cover FX mattifying primer all over my face to assure that I have a great base for my foundation and the rest of my face products. I'm now going to be taking the L'Oreal Pro Glow in the shade 204 Natural Buff, and I'll be blending that out with a dense foundation brush from Sonia Kashuk. I'm going to be taking the Infallible Pro Glow from L'Oreal Concealer in the shade 3 Nude Beige, and I'm just going to be applying that in the areas that I like to highlight my face, and then I'll be blending that out with the e.l.f. stippling brush. I'm now going to just set where I applied concealer with a damp beauty sponge, applying the Laura Mercier translucent powder, and I'm just going to let that bake on my face. I'm going to go back to my BH Cosmetics palette, and I'm going to be taking those pink tones and going in to do my under eye. I'm just using a small pencil brush just to really get into where I want, and that way I can really blend it out. Now that I've wiped my bake off, I'm going to take a fluffy angled brush to do my contour with the Wet n Wild contouring palette. This is in the color Dulce de Leche 749A. I'm now going to take my Lisa Frank x Glamour Dolls Bitten and Bronzed Matte Bronzer, and I'm just going to be applying that to my face and just to really warm it up and give me some color. I'm now just going to be taking my e.l.f. Fiji Matte Duo and applying the blush to the apples of my cheeks and going up towards my cheekbones. For highlight, I'm going to take the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Highlighting Powder in Precious Petals with a Real Techniques brush, applying that to my cheekbones and also my cupid's bow and nose. Just to give it a little pop, I did take an e.l.f. small blending brush with the same highlighter that I used on my cheekbones for my inner corner and my brow bone, just to really make it stand out. So this is the final look. I hope you guys like it. If you're wondering what I put on my lips, I just have Be a Bombshell Taupeless Lip Gloss with the e.l.f. Clear Lip Lacquer. And yeah, so if you guys enjoyed this, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel.